The Pittsburgh Steelers travel to Cleveland to face their division rival Browns on Sunday. Cleveland's installed as a 1-point favorite on BETDAQ. 40 is the total in this game. This is a crucial game in the AFC North. Both these teams sit at 4-6, 2 games behind division leader Cincinnati. These teams very similar, a little bit better on defense than they are on offense. Cleveland's probably a little ahead of Pittsburgh on the defensive side of the ball this season, and the reverse is true on offense. Pittsburgh clearly with a better offense than the Cleveland Browns at this point. As a matter of fact, Pittsburgh's been playing pretty well on the offensive side of the ball. A lot of people still think of this Steelers offense being bad or below average because they did start slowly this season, but you look at them lately and that's really not the case. They've scored 91 combined points over the last 3 games. They now rank 15th, so top half of the league in total offense. Cleveland, meanwhile, 28th in points scored, only averaged 19.2 points per game, so the Browns clearly a worse offense. Not a whole lot to like about that Cleveland offense. Jason Campbell starting at quarterback. I guess he's better than Brandon Weeden, but he threw 3 interceptions last week in a blowout loss to Cincinnati. But there's a lot to like about the Cleveland defense. 5th in the NFL in total defense. Browns been playing well on that side of the ball all season long. They did give up 41 points to Cincinnati last week, but it really wasn't the defense's fault. A couple of non-offensive touchdowns for the Bengals. The Browns actually held the Bengals below 250 total yards. So we do expect a low-scoring slugfest here, just like you'd picture a Pittsburgh-Cleveland game. I have a slight lean towards Pittsburgh here just because I trust Ben Roethlisberger more than I trust Jason Campbell. Now, I have underestimated the Browns a bit this season. I was one of those people that thought once they traded Trent Richardson a few months ago, or a few weeks ago, I guess that was sort of them admitting that they weren't going to be competitive this season, folding the tent. That's not what has happened. And if Brian Hoyer had stayed healthy, who knows where the Cleveland Browns will be right now. But as it is, they're tied with Pittsburgh, still fighting in the AFC North. But I do lean towards Pittsburgh in this game, but I think my favorite bet here is under 40. I know 40 is a low total, but neither one of these offenses tremendous. As we said, Pittsburgh has been playing better over the last few weeks on offense, but Cleveland is not good on offense, and Pittsburgh has struggled at times this year, certainly on offense. So don't expect to see a whole lot of fireworks here. 2 good defenses. Even though Pittsburgh 14th in the league now in total defense, those numbers are a little bit misleading. They gave up a lot of yards in recent games against Detroit and the New England Patriots. But you look at this Pittsburgh defense over the course of the year, anytime they face an offense that is below average, an offense like the Cleveland Browns, they have played very well, really suffocated that offense. I expect them to do the same to Cleveland on Sunday. So under 40, my favorite total bet. Under 40, my favorite bet here. Also have a lean towards Pittsburgh +1.